Believe it or not, your experiences are limited and you don't know everything. Now, naturally, I say this somewhat tongue-in-cheek because my experiences are limited as well, and I don't know everything. And yet there are times in which I feel myself coming towards things, particularly things that I'm not all that familiar with, feeling like I know and experience more than maybe I should. And one of the experiences I've recently recognized I have no context for is the experiences of the Indigenous children inside the residential school system. I was not sent off to a boarding school, so I don't know what it was like to be separated from family for so long. My family was not forced to send me off to a boarding school where we were forced to be separated for years while someone else taught me different kinds of things. Nor was I forced to view my upbringing and my background as bad and forced to take on some other kind of upbringing and to shape myself around different kinds of rituals. I have no context for what that looks like, and so it's really hard for me to understand even when people tell their stories. It's important for me to recognize my lack of experience because that prevents me from then trying to edit their testimonies or insert certain things that I think should be there. It actually reminds me of this time that I had an accident with a truck. I can't remember exactly what was going on. I was on a residential street and I went to turn somewhere and I must not have seen this person who was coming up the street and he ran into me. It wasn't a big deal. It was a residential street. There wasn't a lot of damage, but we did go to the police station and offer our statements, and I sat here and he sat there and we wrote out our statements, what we remember what was going on. And then this man had the audacity to look over my statement and he actually started editing what I had said. He started to, no, that's not the way it was and you shouldn't write that. But the police officer gently said, sir, you're not actually even supposed to be looking at his statement. But I think sometimes that's the way we respond to other people's experiences. We try to edit them. We try to fit our own experience into theirs, when in reality we just need to listen. This does not mean that there isn't truth out there, that there aren't some things that people experience that maybe they were incorrect about, or maybe they misinterpreted at the moment, or maybe over time things have been shaped in a different way. I mean, we've all experienced that as our memories get shifted in certain things. But it's important for us to still listen to and hear their experience and cherish their experience as their experience. And then we can work together on moving past whatever it is that we may have been involved in. So over this next week, I'd encourage you to listen to the people around you, and particularly to listen to some of the stories of survivors from residential schools, and just listen to their experience and recognize in yourself those times when you might want to edit their experience and pull yourself back from that and just listen. Now, as usual, if this has been useful for you, I'd encourage you to like and to subscribe to this channel and to click the little notification bell so that you can be notified whenever new ones come up.